guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about Satan's Blood. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release. I got this recently on eBay with this little beat-up slipcover. I really don't care, but it came with it for a good price, very cheap. And this was a movie, and it was brand new. This is a movie that I felt sort of went under everyone's radar last year when it came out. I had watched it, I think, on a streaming service or something. And when I saw how cheap it was getting, I picked it up recently. It's a 1978 film, and it runs 82 minutes. And on the back of the slipcover, so the front's the same, well, sort of the same picture, zoomed in. On the back of the slipcover perfectly sums it up, but it's in Spanish. Parapsychology, witchcraft, eroticism, and Satan. That's at least what I think it says. And that's a really good way to put it. It's a movie that's in Spanish that you can also put on English dubs, which we did. We weren't really in the mood for subtitles, just, in a different language. And it's about this couple who is, I forget if they move back to their old town or I forget what the case may be, but they're driving and they see this other couple in the car next to them and they're like waving them down. So they pull over. And the husband says to the wife, I don't remember these people or know them. Do you know them? And she's like, no, I don't know them either. And they're like, oh, it's me, so-and-so. We went to college together. Don't you remember? And they start telling stories about their college together. And the guy starts kind of getting this, false sense of security. And they proceed to invite them back to their home. And all this crazy shit starts happening. They bring their dog with them. And stuff starts happening with the dog. The dog starts getting on edge and crazy, and something happens with him. And then they start getting involved in using a Ouija board. The couple who brought them there, who they don't really know, but they think they know, start showing them pictures of them from college with them and stuff. And they're like, we don't remember this. And then there's this kind of satanic, it's not an undertone, I guess it's an overtone, pictures and things they're saying, and all this creepy shit starts happening. And then there's a storm, so they can't leave, so they stay there, and it's like this big, 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 beautiful house. And I think it all takes place in Spain, if I remember correctly. And it looks great. It's all fully restored in from a 4K, from a negative into 4K, so it looks great. And it just keeps getting progressively worse and creepier and weirder, and there's lots of sex involved, and obviously a good amount of nudity because of the sex. Decent amount of gore, not as much as you'd expect, but kind of a slow burny weirdness going on, and then they sort of keep going down the rabbit hole until things get crazier and crazier. I don't want to give too much away and say what happens or doesn't happen, but if you were to compare it to something, the closest thing I would compare it to is Black Candles, but I like this better. So if you've seen Black Candles, which was a fun movie, my buddy Chris Cam sent me it. Thank you, Chris. It has that satanic weirdness, ritualistic sex thing going on, but not with a goat in this one. And just progressively worse. And it's good. You don't know where it's going to go. You don't know initially what's real and what isn't. And is this couple seeing things? Like, why did they go to college with these people? And it just starts to make sense as the movie goes on. It has obviously the the cover art, and then the reversible cover art, which I guess is like the old VHS release, and the Spanish name, which is Escalofrío. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm trying to use my best Italian accent there, even though I know it's not Italian. And the special features are, it is scanned and restored in 4K, English and Spanish language tracks, a 45-minute Spanish documentary on the film, commentary track with historians Sam Deegan and Kat Ellinger, a still gallery, reversible cover art, and English subtitles. It really only has the 4 actors and actresses primarily. There is like 1 or 2 people near the end of the film that crop up. And it's a really cool film. I still really like it. It's got a good setting. It's got a good creepiness to it, solid amount of nudity and sleaze and gore and evil. And this I didn't know. but there's uncredited assistance from the producer of Pieces, Juan. I don't know how to pronounce his middle name. Simone. Is it Piquer Simone or PR Simone? I don't know how to pronounce it in Spanish. So Juan Simone has some kind of hand in helping out with this film. So if you like Pieces and you want to sort of have a little flavor of that, kinda, and you liked Black Candles, which I already referenced, check out Satan's Blood. This is a really good satanic, ritualistic, weird horror film that I think, again, went under people's radar, that I enjoyed. I like this one. So let me know, guys, if you've seen Satan's Blood. I think it was, you were able to either watch it on YouTube or stream it. I don't remember. Also check under the other title that I butchered. But it's a cool movie. Let me know, guys, if you've seen it. I want your opinion on this one. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.